Welcome to Lisa Marie's Cooking Live. I love Sunday dinners, and today I decided spontaneously to prepare a PastaLaya with a little few additional extra things I will be adding to it. So I hope that you will enjoy this. I've already gotten started with some of it. Thank you for joining the broadcast. I hope that you are having an amazing Sunday. Thank the one above, God Almighty. Praise God for another day. And it's family day, family Sunday dinner time. So enjoy this PastaLaya. Who doesn't like PastaLaya, right? What is PastaLaya? Are you kidding? Well, it's kind of like this New Orleans thing. Instead of having just regular jambalaya, we're going to do a little PastaLaya. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for joining. All right, so I have here in the pan, and I'm not using a lot of oil because some of our other stuff does have oil. This is just some onions, bell pepper, and garlic that I am sauteing. I've got some pasta on. And this was spontaneous, so I didn't have a whole lot of pasta of one sort. So I had pasta, that was some fettuccine, I had some spaghetti. So I have a couple of different pastas that I'll be using today. Who loves pasta? I asked my amazing daughter-in-law, what did y'all want to have for dinner? And she said, something with pasta. And so I said, okay, something with pasta. I will do that. So that's why I'm doing with pasta. Here we go. Don't tap the screen, Lisa. All right, so let's see here. I lost a onion and bell pepper. But doesn't this look good? Sauteed veggies. All right, let's see here. So what I'm going to do is I just basically season my pan with that. I'm going to remove this from the pan, and I am going to add in some of my hot sausage. Actually, I think I'll do my shrimp first. It's got to be a faster way to do this. I hope that you all are having an amazing day. I am. And so these are sauteed. Thanks for joining the broadcast. So my shrimp are cleaned and they are deveined. That means I've split the backs of my shrimp open, and I've took the dirt that's out the back. And we're just going to put this in here. I'm using about 2 pounds of shrimp today. And we're going to make sure that we get our shrimp nice, well cooked and pink. Tracy, it says, it looks good, Lisa. I can't stay on because I'm about to go to church in a little while. I'll watch the replay. Watch the replay, Tracy. And y'all know I like to have a little spice. We are going to have a little spice, but I'm using my crab oil. And I'm going to put just a little salt and pepper, because you got to make sure this is seasoned up. And I have some garlic in my bell pepper and onion. I've got some sauteed garlic in there also. So let's see here. I'm also going to put a little Old Bay on my shrimp, just a little bit. This is a PastaLaya, and I want the flavor to really come out. And again, we're not using a whole lot of oil here. We just want to make sure that we get the flavor all over. So I want you to see that. See how there's flavor on everything? Because when you bite into your shrimp, you want to really taste something delicious there. You don't want it to be bland at all. So you got to make sure you have flavor on everything. You know what I say? Salt and pepper can make your dishes taste really good. If you've got salt and pepper in the kitchen, then you are in business. But go out and buy some spices. Try a few different things. Hi, Nadine. Thanks for joining. Hi, Betty. Nice to have you on the broadcast. Don't forget to share the broadcast while we're live. You can invite your friends to come on over and watch me prepare some PastaLaya. Okay, so again, this is not going to take a whole lot of time to do because the shrimp will cook anyway pretty quickly. I'll say just about maybe 2 minutes on each side, 5 minutes total. Your shrimp are done. And I'm using a large shrimp because I like to see my shrimp in my PastaLaya. I hope your families are doing well. What did y'all do today? Hi, Kathy. Thanks for joining. No. Salt, pepper, and garlic. I have garlic in there, definitely. You cannot have anything in New Orleans without having some garlic. At least, not where I come from, or not that I can remember. We always use garlic. As a matter of fact, I was a sous chef for my mom. And what did she have me sous chefing? Garlic. Peel the garlic, chop the garlic. Peel the garlic, chop the garlic. But I do know how to peel and chop garlic. All right, so let's get back to this PastaLaya. So our shrimp are done. We're just going to take our shrimp out and we're going to put it in the same thing that we have our garlic, bell pepper, and onions. So I'm going to remove the shrimp. Let me get my little tongs, y'all. Let's remove our shrimp. And look at how nice they look. They are. Let me show you how pretty they look. Doesn't that look good? And see all of this stuff that's in the pan? Wait till I put my hot sausage in there. Hot sausage? You gonna put hot sausage in there? Yes. We're gonna use some hot sausage too. Now the family's on their way over here and they should be here shortly. So we might just have some guests coming in. Oh my goodness, y'all. Let me see something. Excuse me for a minute. I got kind of busy. Y'all. And I had a cake in the oven because my son likes strawberry shortcake, and I know somebody else that does too. So I prepared Mom's pound cake. Let's finish getting these out. I got so excited and so busy, and when I got ready to go live, it says, you don't have a strong enough connection. I said, well, why don't I have a strong enough connection? Because I wasn't connected to the internet, that's why. Okay, so I've got some seasoning in here. And I want to take my hot sausage and put my hot sausage in there. We are going to cook our hot sausage. This is Patton's hot sausage. If you're not familiar with Patton's hot sausage, it's something that we use in New Orleans. Hi, Quintus. Thanks for joining. I hope y'all are having an amazing, amazing, amazing Sunday. So the hot sausage this is fresh hot sausage, so it's not cooked. It'll take a couple minutes. But again, I'm seasoning up this pan really good, y'all. We're going to have a lot of flavor. Anyway, while this is seasoned, let me show y'all what I did. After I peeled my shrimp, I put my shrimp in some water and I boiled them to have some seafood stock because we're going to use that in our PastaLaya. Woo! You can smell that pepper. It will open up your nostrils. Let me just check this spaghetti. I got some spaghetti in here. I want to just see how it's doing. Let me grab one. Ooh, that's hot shit. That is good and done. Give me a second. I'm going to take the spaghetti that I have in this pot over here and just drain it. Y'all watch my hot sausage for me, okay? Thank you for joining the broadcast. We're having some PastaLaya. All right. There we go. So I can have my pasta right there. I'm just going to put just a little drizzle of oil on it so it doesn't stick, y'all. Just about a teaspoon. That's all. Only a teaspoon. Toss it around a little bit. So, like I was saying earlier, I didn't have a whole lot of pasta of one sort, one kind. So I'm just using a little fettuccine and I'm using a little spaghetti. That's how that goes. And I have another little twist that I'm going to put on this. Of course, I'm always thinking in the back of my mind when I prepare something, what is it going to look like when I put it on a plate? So I decided that I was going to top it with some fried catfish nuggets. What do y'all think about there? Hi there, brother Quintus. Thanks for joining, Javon. All right, so our hot sausage is looking good. And all the oils that we have in here, we're going to keep them in there. We need just a little oil for our pasta. And our hot sausage is looking good. Now, why am I using hot sausage in my PastaLaya? Because I love a little spice. Yes, I love a little spice. And if you don't love spice, cook with me for a little while. You will learn to love spice. Okay, so our hot sausage is done. So basically what I'm going to do is I am going to take the hot sausage out and put it right on top of the shrimp. Because we're going to throw all of this together in just a few minutes here. It's not a dish that takes a long time to prepare. Of course, I did peel my own shrimp and devein them, but you can buy your shrimp peeled and deveined yourself, so you don't have to worry about doing that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here is I have some chicken breasts. This is rotisserie chicken. It's breast that I've actually taken off the bone and I've cubed it, and I have some sausage. I like to cut my sausage kind of big because we like things big in New Orleans, and I'm in Texas, so Texas is known for everything being big. So basically all I'm going to do is take this, put that in my pan together, and we're going to just let some of the flavor that's already in our pan absorb right onto this chicken. I don't need to add any additional seasoning to my chicken or to my sausage because the sausage is already cooked with seasoning in it, and the chicken's rotisserie, so it has seasoning in it. Basically all I'm doing is just browning it up just a little bit here. And I don't need to add any additional oil because I had oil from my hot sausage. See that? We're getting it together. It's coming together. You've never had PastaLaya? Fix this for your family. They will love you for it. I know mine will. My daughter-in-law. I have been blessed to have an amazing daughter-in-law. She is an amazing, amazing woman of God. And she loves my son, and my son loves her. And most importantly, both of them love the Lord. Amen. Yes, so it's a love relationship. Threefold cord is not easily broken. Here we go. So you can just kind of like turn your sausage over a little bit because you want to have a nice browning on your sausage. You don't want them to be burnt. Like I like mine when I'm having pancakes to just be really seared good and crispy and burnt on the edges. I like the whole thing burnt. Some people don't like burnt sausage, but something about that burnt sausage is syrup. Can I get an amen? Love me some burnt sausage and syrup with my pancakes. Okay, that's looking good. right, and it is coming together, y'all. Let's see here. So while that is browning just a little bit, what I want to do is take y'all over to my little station over here. I've got some catfish nuggets here. I have some cornmeal and flour and some seasoning in here so I can fry my catfish. And I have a little egg wash that's got some seasoning in it. I put a little obey in here, some salt and pepper. So I'm basically just going to take my catfish nuggets, and they're nuggets, so they're not really big at all, and just dip them. I just want to get them coated in a cornmeal and flour seasoning. I'm just going to sit them right here on, I have a little paper bag. I'll sit them there. We'll get some of this going. Want to make sure you get some of that egg wash on there. If you don't have cornmeal, you just want to use about, maybe 1.5 cups of cornmeal to 1 cup of flour, some cornstarch in there, and then salt and pepper. I like to put a little lemon pepper seasoning if you have it, because I like a little lemon spice when I do my fried seafood. Who likes fried seafood? I love it when food looks pretty. When it looks good, I love it. So we're just going to let me get a couple more pieces in here. I like to make sure that my catfish is nicely coated, each piece. And this will fry pretty quickly too. See, I'm just coating each piece. Flip it over and make sure it's well coated. And then shake off any excess. Well, since my son loves strawberries and he loves strawberry shortcake, I decided to do a little cake, mom's pound cake in the oven. And it was ready. So I'm going to turn my chicken over and sausage over just a little bit, y'all. Got to make sure that you get this seasoning on all sides of your fish. We'll let that sit for a minute. Let me get back over here to the stove. All right. Hi, Dorinda. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to share the broadcast while we're live. And invite your friends to come over and watch Lisa Marie fix some jambalaya or PastaLaya right here in my kitchen. Okay, so I want y'all to see how my sausage is starting to look. Let me put y'all a little close. I'm not much worried about the chicken. I do want to get that sausage turned over because I want the sausage to just cook a little bit around the edges. Y'all see that? See how it's cooked a little bit around the edges? That's gonna be good. Flavor in everything. I'm telling you, you gotta make sure you have those layers of flavor. It's gonna make your food taste absolutely amazing. Look at this little piece of sausage. Doesn't it look good? It says, "Eat me, Lisa." No, I'm not eating you right now. I'm gonna wait. Alright, so what I want to do now is, let's see here. I got some cream too, y'all. Gotta have a little cream when you get ready to do this because you're gonna need that sauce. I'm gonna just add all of my stuff back in there. All of my onions, bell pepper, garlic, shrimp. Y'all see what I did? I just piled that on there. Just look at that. Onion, bell pepper, garlic, shrimp, hot sausage. Yes, it smells so good in here, y'all. Anybody want some? Anybody want some? Tell me. Does anybody want some of this yummy? I think my daughter-in-law and my son are going to want some. Okay, so now I have this. I'm going to just mix it up a little bit. So we always have a little tomato when we're doing some jambalaya. And so what I have here are some fire roasted tomatoes. I just bought what was on sale. What I like to do is I don't like to buy tomatoes that have too much seasoning in it. I like to buy tomatoes that allows me to have my own seasoning. And I'm just going to take this. It's 1 can. And these are diced fire roasted tomatoes. Like I said, I like to use what I have in my cabinet. When I get ready to cook something, I want to make it work just the way that I have it. Okay, so look at that, y'all. Anybody getting an idea of what this might just taste like? It's gonna be good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, here we go. So we want to get this going, and then I'm going to show you what I will do. But this PastaLaya is coming together. Heating up really good. I want to take my seafood stock. Again, remember, all I did was take my shrimp heads, put them in some water to get me a stock. You can totally use chicken stock for this if you want. But I don't like leaving anything on the table if I don't have to. So if I can use all the components that I'm cooking with, that's what I want to do. And that's why we're doing this. Let me get something, because what I really want to do is I don't want any of the shrimp heads to get in here. Let me get my little strainer. So we're adding some flavor here. And I'm saying about a cup. Ooh, that smells good. That smells so good. I have a little bay leaf. I like using fresh bay leaves. My mom has this fresh bay leaf tree in her yard that I love to get bay leaf off of, but I'm not home. So I'm using dried bay leaves, which don't have as much flavor, so I always use quite a few leaves. And these are kind of small leaves, but I do like to look for the ones that are not all broken up. So we'll put that in here. This is going to cook maybe for about a good 10 minutes, I want to say. But I'm not done with this yet, y'all. I'm not done with it yet. I need just a little bit more of this seafood stock. There we go. And now I want to add a little bit of my crab oil. I'm only going to use, I want to say maybe about a capful. Because even though I'm putting all the spice in here, when I add it to my pasta, it's not going to be as spicy. It's a little bit more spicy right now because it's concentrated. But when I put it with the pasta, it's not going to be that spicy. I have some heavy cream. And I'm going to add some heavy cream in there. Anybody like heavy cream? Let me just shake it up a little bit because all of that fat is on the bottom of this carton. Oh my goodness, it smells so good in here, y'all. This is crazy. It smells so good. It makes me think about being back home in New Orleans. I love the city of New Orleans. Is an amazing place to be, y'all. Especially when it comes to food and culture. Food and culture. All right. So I want to add some cream in here. And what this cream is going to do is it's going to thicken it up just a little bit, but it's so nice. This is just a half a cup. And another half a cup. So I'm using a total of 1 cup of cream, y'all. And this is going to give us a nice sauce for our PastaLaya. Now in New Orleans, when people cook in New Orleans, a lot of times they prepare food and you'll say, well, I don't do it that way. Well, Lisa Marie's has her own way of preparing different food out of New Orleans. And this is the way that I do mine. As a matter of fact, it tastes so good. If you don't do yours that way, you might want to try it. Here we go. So let's just toss this sauce around a little bit in here. Y'all. And when it goes on top of the pasta, you will not believe it, but it's going to be so, so good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Look at that, y'all. Anybody want a little PastaLaya? Okay, so I want my bay leaf to get in here a little bit. I want the seasoning to get in my gravy just a little bit. And I have a little cheese that I want to put in. So let me grab my cheese, y'all. Okay, so there's a lot of different cheeses that you can use. I always say just use your favorite cheese. You don't have to use a lot of cheese in here, but I am going to use some cheese. So I have a little Parmesan cheese, some fresh grated Parmesan cheese. I'm going to put that in here. I'm using about a half a cup. And I'm going to put a little cream cheese in here. Not a lot. I'm using 4 ounces. Like I said, I like to use what I have. I love cream cheese. And I'm going to just take this out of the pack. It's kind of cold, so I'm going to break it up a little bit. Just adds another layer of creaminess to it. It's going to be delicious on top of that pasta. There's no way you can put cream cheese and pasta together and it not be good. So we're going to let this just soften up a little bit and then we'll spread it out more. But we've got some cheese in here. We've got our cream in here. Let's get on over to our fish. Let me check the temperature of my oil. I want my oil to be about 350 to 375 when I fry my fish. And we're going to get some of that fish frying. It's climbing. And we are good. We are good. So I am going to just... Sorry about that interruption, y'all. So what I'm going to do is take my fish and let me get my little tongs. I like my tongs. I'm going to start frying my fish. It's ready. We are going to do just a few pieces in here at a time. And then we will take it out. And the fish will not take that long, y'all. Before you know it, that fish will be ready to come out. So in the meantime, let me just move this around. This cream cheese is getting nice and soft, y'all. And my Parmesan cheese looks good in here too. Yum, yum. Some PastaLaya. Well, I didn't put any butter in here today. Not big on shrimps, but this looks delicious. Yes. We have some guests that just got here. So let's take a look at our fish. Those catfish nuggets are frying up. All right, so what I want to do now is, let me get me a bag. One second, y'all. All right, I want to put my catfish. I'm going to put my catfish right on some parchment paper, y'all. Let's see how this jambalaya, how the PastaLaya is doing. Ooh, it looks good, y'all. There it is. There's that cream cheese. It is melting now. It's going to incorporate really good in here. It's smelling so good. I don't even know how to describe this. It smells really, really yummy. Very, 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 very good. All right, and let's get our fish. We're going to pull that out. What I want to do is put some more fish on my plate because I want to keep that frying going with my fish. So, get a few more pieces ready for the fryer. When that comes out, this will go in. You only need about, I want to say maybe 3 to 4 minutes with your catfish nuggets. You really don't need a lot of time with your catfish nuggets. So let's see here. All right. You know, PastaLaya is one thing, but when you have PastaLaya and you have catfish on top, oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Some pieces of these nuggets are a little bit bigger than other pieces. But that's cool. Don't forget to share the broadcast. Tell your friends to come on over and watch Lisa Marie cook live. I'll be cooking live tomorrow too. 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a surprise. I love surprises. All right, let's get that catfish out. That catfish is ready. Here we go. We got a few more pieces that are ready to fry, but this one is ready to come out. So we'll have some yummy, delicious catfish. I want to take my pasta and get my pasta in my pasta jambalaya. Let's get this fish out of here, y'all. There are some of our catfish. That looks so good. And it smells good too. Anybody wants to fry catfish? I like cooking spontaneously. The only thing about spontaneous cooking is just make sure you've got a well-stocked pantry. If you don't have a well-stocked pantry, then your cooking is almost like it's in vain because you don't even know where you're going with it. But look at that, some fried catfish. Does that not look good, y'all? We'll let our oil heat back up again. And in the meantime, our pasta jambalaya looks good. It's our PastaLaya is what it's called. And so this is thickening up quite a bit. It's starting to thicken up because that's what you want. And that's the milk and the cheese is going to help the sauce thicken up some. But you don't want to stir it too much now. You just want to get the flavors incorporated into every component of your dish, like your sausage, your shrimp, and your chicken. So let's see, the temperature is rising there. This is looking good, y'all. Let me show y'all. I'm trying to get a piece so I can show you, but look at that. This shrimp is going to be good in that pasta. It's that pasta jambalaya. We call it a PastaLaya. Let me see how this sauce tastes, y'all. Yes, indeed. I got a lot of interruptions today. Sorry about that, y'all. But this sauce is the bomb. It is so good. Let's see here. Okay, our oil is just about ready. We're going to get ready to drop that fish in there too. Then what I am going to do is I am going to plate it and we are going to taste. We'll do a little sample plate and then I'll plate everything for my family. Say hi, family.
Hi, how are you?
They happy because mama's in the kitchen cooking today. I'm happy because they're here. I love my family. I love my family. I love y'all. The nachos. I didn't do nachos, but I did you a surprise dessert.
I know checking, but I want to say nachos.
Oh, wait.
You have
Okay. All right, I'm going to give you a choice. I'll go run to the store and get you some nachos. He says, Mom, give me some nachos. And I said, okay. But I didn't do nachos. I thought I was surprising him. He says, where's my nachos? At the store. Because I never... You know, everybody is calling me. What is the deal? It's like 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. Un, deux, trois. Everybody's calling me. I don't want anybody to call me right now because I'm doing live. Now, this sauce is thick. I want y'all to see how it has changed. Look, it was runny. And now look, it's creamy. It's creamy and it's nice consistency. You want your sauce to stick to your pasta. And believe me, this sauce is definitely going to stick to the pasta. Okay, so our oil is hot. It's ready for our fish. Let's get the fish in. Fry, baby, fry. The temperature drops when you put fish in. So you want your oil 350 to 375. And I'm using a vegetable oil. You don't have to use a vegetable oil. You can use a canola oil, but I'm using a vegetable oil. And while that's frying, I got one last bit of fish that I am going to prepare here. So you don't need but 1 egg for your egg wash too. And I just put water. I didn't use milk for my egg wash. I used some water and 1 egg, and not a lot. Maybe about, I want to say, a couple tablespoons of water. This is going to be yummy. And I like it when we have hot fish. Oops. Missed my little step there, y'all. That's okay. You can double batter fry your fish if you want to. But the way that I do it, I don't really need to double batter fry it. And you don't have to worry about getting your hands all messed up. Of course, I like getting my hands in my food, but I'm not going to worry about doing that today. So, let's see here. It's so important that you well coat your fish, because if you don't, then your batter is not going to stick to it. All right, I got a few more pieces ready to go in, and then that's going to be it, y'all. I have a couple more pieces to fry, but we'll get to that later. Okay, so our PastaLaya is done. We've got our seasoning in this pasta. Bay leaf is infused into my sauce. You definitely want to make sure you have a rich sauce. So let me grab a plate so we can start putting our PastaLaya together. Alright, so what I'm going to do first is put some pasta. Use whatever pasta you have. I had some spaghetti, and so spaghetti is what I am using. And I had some fettuccine. Fettuccine is what I'm using too. So I want to just put some pasta in here. There we go. And then I want to put some of my PastaLaya right here on top of my pasta. We want to make sure we get a little bit of everything. Got some hot sausage in there, some shrimp. Gotta have the shrimp. Gotta have the shrimp. I asked my daughter-in-law, do you want to have something today? She said, either shrimp or chicken. And she's getting both. She's special. Hi, Tay. Hi, cousin. Thanks for joining. Okay, let's put another piece of sausage in here. And we'll add another piece of shrimp. And we want to put some of this sauce in here. We got plenty of sauce. I'm telling y'all, this is some good stuff. I kid you not. Let me get this together, y'all. Let me get this together. Look at what I got so far. Anybody want some PastaLaya? I got some PastaLaya. It ain't finished yet. Can't have your PastaLaya without having some fried fish. So I'm going to take a couple pieces of fish and put some fish right on top of my PastaLaya. Yes, yes, yes. Because this is the way we like to do it. PastaLaya, topped with some fried catfish. I think we are in business. What y'all think? Well, of course I have to taste it, right? Okay, let's go. Taste time, taste time. Anybody want to taste some of my PastaLaya? Yummy, yummy it is, sister-in-law. PastaLaya topped with some fried catfish. Yes, 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 yes. Come on, come and get some PastaLaya, y'all. Some PastaLaya. We doing some New Orleans stuff today. PastaLaya is in the house. Thank you for joining the broadcast. I am going to taste some PastaLaya. Then I'm going to feed my family. So I want to have a shrimp and some pasta. Let me get me some pasta here. And I'm using some spaghetti pasta, y'all. Oops, let's get it. I got to twirl my pasta around first, y'all. I'm twirling my pasta. And then I want to make sure I grab a shrimp. Can't have too much, but does that look good? Does anybody want some of that yummy sauce that's on top of my shrimp? Yes, I want some. It's hot. I'm not even fooling myself. It's hot. Oh my. That is so good. Y'all, that is so good. My fish is ready to come out. It doesn't take that long for the fish, y'all. It is crispy, crunchy, yummy fried catfish. And it doesn't get any better than that. We do love our catfish in New Orleans. I love my catfish in Texas too. Well, I can't leave y'all without tasting some of the catfish, right? Let's get a piece of this catfish. Mmm. Mmm. Crunchy, delicious. Lisa Marie loves cooking live right here in her kitchen. Don't forget to invite your friends, your Facebook friends, to come on over and watch Lisa Marie cook live in her kitchen. My dog has conversation going on here. But every Monday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, I cook live in my kitchen, and I love sharing what I do with you. Go in your kitchen and replicate what I've done and share it with everybody. Let everyone know how you like the PastaLaya and the fried catfish too. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to Lisa Marie's Cooking Live in your upper right-hand corner and share the broadcast. And if you like what I've done, let me know you like it. And don't forget to make suggestions in the comment section below. Don't forget also, in the month of August, every time you share one of my Cooking Live broadcasts and type yes in the comment section below, I will enter your name into a drawing to win a dozen of gourmet chocolate chip cookies, and I'll ship them straight to your door during the entire month of August. So don't forget to share the broadcast. Type yes in the comment section below and share it. Post it on your timeline. I go back and check, and it doesn't matter how many times you do this. For each broadcast, I will put your name in the drawing. So I've done 2 broadcasts plus this one. That's 3. You could have 3 drawings by now. Enter. Shelly. Hi, darling. Thanks for joining. Thanks, Mel. I'm glad you think it looks great. It tastes good, too, girl. I'll talk to y'all again soon. Yeah, type that yes in that comment. Share the video, the broadcast with your friends. Tell them to watch it. And tell your friends that they can enter the drawing to win a dozen of Lisa Marie's gourmet chocolate chip cookies. Until tomorrow, bye. And remember to always keep God first. Have a great Sunday.